Welcome, everyone, to episode 20 of Severed Strings. American Idiot. Last time, Cicero's fish got covered in pee!
Oh no, pee-pee fish.
Pee-pee fish. What will happen today?
Oh no, not poo-poo fish.
What will happen today, we'll have to get back to. Because currently, right now, we're going to think about 21, 22, somewhere around that, years ago. Why do they hate me? Why are they doing this? Why is the world unfair? Those were the first thoughts as something took form. This tiny figure looks around. A few steps. Twirls a little bit. And just kind of takes in their surroundings of nothing. Where am I? What am I? I'm me. They hold a hand up and kind of play with the ears above their head. And then there's a very sharp pain in their stomach, and they're pushed back out of fear, not knowing what's going on. They just instinctually try and do something. They close their eyes, and they and it hits something. Something soft. Something it-sized. The consciousness just breathing heavily out of instinct just punches again. A different child who is around a different child on the ground, curled into a ball, crying. They don't know why, but they have a need, a want, almost. What's the word? They're not quite sure. But whatever it is, it makes them punch hard. Look around, still panting, and the figure on the ground looks up towards them, but out of some other instinct or some other thought, they disappear. And the figure on the ground has no idea what just happened, but they get up and they run away. Later that day, when the only evidence of what happened was a child, well, 3 children, beaten up, one of them whose head had smashed against some bleachers and started to bleed out. Well, because every account matched something more akin to was being bullied, retaliating a bit too hard. That child was then sent to juvenile detention. No idea why. When they came out, their mother was gone. No idea. So, they were put into foster care. The consciousness inside the child, Franklin Valentine, the consciousness, their fault. And so they never wanted to let Franklin know that, in a way, it was actually their fault that a child had almost died. So they stayed hidden for a long time, every so often going out on walks when Franklin was asleep. And it was this way for years, until eventually when Franklin and the consciousness were about 14. They were on their nightly walk, taking in the sights of Chicago. They're on their walk when there's a figure thrown from an alleyway into a stop sign. The stop sign then promptly comes off of the ground and is flung with the figure. A figure wearing, was that a basketball jersey? Something like that. Having no idea, but their first instinct is to go and help. And then someone else also walks out of the alleyway. Tony. You really had to go and try and steal from me, huh? I mean, I didn't have much of a choice. No. You always have a choice. You always have a choice. Even if one of the choices... The man named Tony Cludd. Even if the choice is something or death. Exactly. See, you get it. The ghostly figure next to Tony goes and punches this figure many times, but the other figure keeps doing something, pointing over and over again, and they go, Tony, you should really know by now. Your punches, they don't do anything. They don't do damage. They just make you tired. But if I just hit every other punch that you give me, it's just normal. You really should learn that. What, do you think something different is gonna happen? You think something different is gonna happen now? And this figure gets punched in the spine. They slowly turn around. Can I help you, kid? Tony jumps up and tries to go for a different punch, and while our protagonist figure is pushed back, these two do start punching and fighting, and this figure can only watch, trying to figure out what to do. This is the first time that they've ever seen anyone who, well, can see them. But one of them clearly looks more hurt than the other, so that's the one that they'll try and help. Of course, they don't know how to fight, but they'll still try. After a good few minutes of trying to fight and all that, the battle scene looks a little bit different. The stop sign did indeed get thrown and then caught by this ghostly figure. Oh, you know, I'm really getting tired of this, so let's see. Okay. Sultan of Swing. Let's give it a swing, how about? I think that seems reasonable. And they go for back swing to try and get the child first, because they are the easier target. And Tony pushes them out of the way. And it's very hard. Very hard. Our protagonist is also now on the ground. And, okay. So, you're young, right? So, you know, I'm a generous guy. So, I'm just gonna let you off with a warning. And unceremoniously, the figure slams the stop sign into their left leg. There's a crack. It's broken. See, that's a warning. Okay. And you You don't get a warning this time. Our protagonist isn't looking because they're curled over in pain. But they still try and crawl over. When they look up again, this figure is simply walking away. And the ones who they were helping have a stop sign through their chest. And this figure just casually walks back into the alleyway without a second thought. It takes a few minutes, but our protagonist crawls over to try and help. No. Oh, the first person who can see me. No. They pull the stop sign out. It clatters onto the ground. No. Hey, kid. There's a girl. Numbers in my phone. I can't really feel my arms right now. Can you do me a favor? And the life starts to fade from his eyes. No. And they start crying. And then they do notice something. There's a little string in the air. They're not sure what instinct it is, but they take it. And for some reason, they just know what to do. Or maybe they don't. They don't, in fact. But they use their two fingers and they snip it. And the figure that was fading away kind of floats back down to the ground, just barely clinging on. Are you okay? Are you okay? Oh my... So, can you get my phone? And the other figure grasps his hand. Oh. This is a really weird feeling. What'd you do to me? I'm not sure, really. I think I saved you. Well, look, okay, so what's your ability? Huh? You're a stand. You're a stand, that's what you are. I'm a stand. Yeah, you're a stand. And they all have abilities. So do you know what yours is? Not really. I mean, you kind of just get a feel for it. Kind of just comes to you naturally. Normally, anyway. Did that not happen to you? No, you're awfully casual for just having a stop sign in your chest. I've had worse. Have you? I don't think... Anyway. Was that your thing that saved me? I guess so. I guess that's my ability. This is incorrect. That's not Vard's ability. Vard doesn't know their ability. Even in the present day, they don't know their ability. No one knows their ability. Well, maybe a German scientist, but no. Their actual ability is pretty simple. They have a lot of potential in them, but they can't figure it out themselves. So, whenever they're in a state of great emotional turmoil in a way, whether it be positive or negative. Something just happens, and suddenly they can do something new. Of course, they don't know that. All they know is they just saved someone. So, okay. My name... you got a name? I really should have named myself by now. You haven't named... How long have you been around, kid? Has it been more than a week? Yeah? Okay, that's like 3 weeks too long. See, my name... 25 is 6 to 4. You can see, it says it on my chest. It's very simple. Very cool. All great numbers. So, if we're using the same logic that you have, or that I used, your name is... Vard looks down at their belt. It does in fact say something. Though, because one... well, they broken leg. So part of the belt is cracked. I guess my name is Boulevard of Broken Dreams. Alright, we're getting somewhere. Boulevard of Broken Dreams. Okay, that's way too long. You got a nickname? I'm calling you Vard. Vard, yeah. Yeah, Vard! Sure. That sounds nice.
Yo.
Oh, that was wonderful.
Yo.
Excellent, excellent.
I finally got to show Vard's flashback.
You really just pulled out the anime narrator on us with our
Yes, I did.
protagonist.
Yes.
I was chuckling at that.
I thought
Younger
it would
Vard
be
is adorable, and I would do anything
Is
for them.
I
I would die for them.
Was the baby fart a penny art?
Yes, it was.
It was so good.
Also,
Yeah,
little
and the
Franklin.
Franklin.
Yeah,
Little
yeah,
Franklin's
yeah.
so cute.
Yeah, they
Oh
were
my
both
lord,
penny arts.
They're so cute. Love
The
them.
babies.
I wish to give them a hug.
Oh yeah, and I got to reveal Vard's actual ability. Anyway.
Yeah.
It's literally just, I'm stressed. Let's do something about it.
Trauma response.
My
Yeah,
ability
pretty
is
much.
trauma.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. In present day, we're still not going to you guys real quick. So,
Noted.
Fuck us.
in present day, we meet the Killjoys.
Yo, Kajaj.
The Killjoys have just gotten off of a train, and wow, they really hate people. Yeah, they hate people, and Purple got a call that Cab was being harassed by some people. Ew, disgusting. So, everyone is going in. And Purple says, oh yeah, so, okay, is that, look, already inside her by now? Well, alright. MCR claps his hands. Alright, time to go in. Let's go! The Killjoys are very, very immediate in these things. And as they all go in one by one, the last person in doesn't. He swallows. Ugh. Oh. This is... Why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? I don't care. Why should I care? I don't care. They can all go die. Why would I care? Why would I care? He takes a donut out of this bush and then shoves it all in his mouth, takes out another, shoves it in his mouth again. And now I'm stress eating. Okay. You know, he gets on the train. You know what? No. This is it. They've had their chance. They've all had their chance. They can go die. I don't care that everyone hates him now. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Purple makes no statement when the train starts to leave. Somewhere else. In the division of Overlooked Dreams, about half a minute later. Ghana. Hey, casual ask. Do you hate people? No more than I normally do. Great, cool. Have you noticed that everyone just went fucking insane? 'Cause I did. You mind if I take this? He takes a donut out of a cabinet. Starts to eat it. Well, I have noticed that... Yes, I did notice. I noticed a few things amiss. Okay, cool. Everyone hates people now. I don't. Well, but I don't, but I do. And... So, okay, what's with you? Ghana takes a look under his tie. Just in time to see a talisman put there by one nonsense bungaku a long time ago. Said it would help with something. Just in time to see it fade. It seems I've been protected from whatever did this. Okay, cool. What the fuck do we do? G2 is not answering. I tricked all the Killjoys into going into cabs. I don't know why I did that. I just thought... I'm stressed. He takes a donut out from under a piece of paper. They all hate humans, yes? Mm-hmm. There's a human that we need to protect. You have the train, yes? Mm-hmm. Let's go. And a few minutes later, and a train ride later, they are walking up a loft into an apartment. The apartment of one Franklin Valentine, who's currently sleeping. They get through the door, because this is rather important. Ghana knocks on the door. Franklin stirs awake after a bit. Probably is a little scared because, you know, someone's knocking at bedroom door and they live alone. Hello, it's me. Watch forecast, Mr. Ghana. I am here too. And Purple. Franklin rubs their eyes. Come in. Purple walks through the door. Ghana opens the door and closes the door. Hello. Everyone hates humans for some reason. Are you aware of the cause? Huh? No. Stray Heart, do you know what this is about? Stray Heart? Stray Heart, that... There's someone behind Franklin who's not normally supposed to be there, and also, they don't look quite the same. Oh, good. Vard, you're here. Vard. Franklin looks back, and nothing looks back at them. Franklin raises a hand. Vard also raises a hand. That's not good. No, it is not. They look like they do when they take pieces off, and then they send out a stray heart. That's what they look like. They're like half missing. Where's the other half? Well, if you... Ghana looks over at Purple. Do you read your memos? MCR throws your memos away. Ghana's eye twitches. You took the humans that were making the band to shelter, yes? Vard was going to be there as Vard is currently here. And not here. Ergo. Okay. Hey, Franklin, you good with trade? I mean, I suppose. Great. Purple walks out and is like, why am I doing this? Our friend.
Yeah. A little bit of a thing that I want to request before we keep going forward. Put it simply, we keep each other up to date. That means no crazy batshit secret plans, no crazy going off and being a hero. Shit's fucked, and we need each other as badly as we need ourselves. Right?
Jacob nods.
Yeah, I'm not planning on sneaking off anywhere. That sounds like it'd be a death sentence at this point.
Agreed. Jacob looks at Felix.
She's just looking at her hands at the moment. Just kind of like that little thing of, oh man, I'm kind of powerless here.
Hey, Felix? Effie's gonna come over and just like put a hand on her shoulder and just be like, look, listen. I know you're strong, you can do a lot more than you think.
You've got an advantage. I have a feeling that with everybody, all the spirits around here and everything, it's gonna be awfully disorienting. You will be free from that confusion.
She just kind of like looks at Cicero and then like 1,000-yard stare as if she's like running through a multitude of thoughts and then just refocus. Yeah.
You can keep us on track, right?
Jacob, is there a stash of dramaturgy masks that you know of anywhere?
She's sometime in her shop in the back.
I was back
Gives me
there.
kind of an idea. If we can get one of these masks onto one of them, might help us restrain them a little bit easier.
Yeah, there.
Depending on who it is.
Depends on who it is, yeah.
G2, yes. 25, not as much.
Who knows, maybe the mask could even overcome the...
Right, yeah.
It could bring them back to their senses, you know, bringing out the true self and all that. It might just overcome this power.
Right, we don't know exactly the nature of this mania yet. It might help calm them down.
I feel like we should pick this up with them.
Tempest, you were there at the stage. Yeah?
Yeah, I was.
Was Beatty still wearing her mask?
Yeah, she was.
Oh,
Good
Fred.
thought.
Well, whatever it is took effect while she was wearing the mask.
Yeah, it could be a thing if you put it on.
It's worth a shot. I think whatever we've got, might as well try it at this point.
Yeah.
I will say, dramaturgy has been affected as well, but seems to be fighting it. She kind of assisted me and Bagulji in escaping, albeit begrudgingly.
That sounds like her.
I mean, if anything, we could get a mask onto one of us. And doesn't it kind of, like, act as a shield in some way? If you take a big hit?
That is
It
true.
does have a certain level of durability.
I'm honestly kind of curious now what I'd even look like, but you know what? That's probably not the most important thing to be thinking about right now.
You know
But
what?
You're not the only one thinking
recommend-
that.
I recommend it wholeheartedly. I think everyone should mask the fuck up, so to speak.
I will say, if I remember what dramaturgy said properly, it won't always work on certain people. I was an exception for a while, because I was exactly who I thought I should be or such.
I gotcha. So if we're too comfortable in our skin, it won't stick. Not what you're saying?
Yeah.
I believe it will put on, it just won't change anything. That was me for a while.
I'm, for one, am not against a nice little bit of a shield, especially if we're gonna have to face
Yeah.
any of the Rainbow Squad. I'm not looking forward to that.
Absolutely. So
Or
let's
25.
go take a go.
God.
Just a quick little
Hope y'all got your cardio in.
Get those
should all-
masks.
about to
Maskers.
say.
Maskers,
go.
ready. Men at work, do you think we could take a detour over to Dramaturgies?
Let's see.
I was going to say we should avoid combat as
Yeah,
much as
I'm thinking,
possible.
if at all possible, she like whips open a blueprint and she points at it for men at work. If we go in here in the back behind the stage and put a staircase up for like employee-only access that's accessible through these sewers, I think we could probably get in there without anyone seeing us.
Well, shit, from the impression I was getting, everybody was going to be heading to the town square anyway. We'll be robbing an empty building.
If Dramaturgy's there, though, I don't want to hurt her.
There could also be, like, whoever is, like, doing this has, like, commanded some to go on patrols, because I know the Rainbow Squad was doing something different.
Yeah, that's possible.
I'm trying to rack my brain as to who could have possibly done this, and I'm running up empty, y'all.
Who would have a motive in destroying
Yeah,
shelter?
there's probably
That's the question.
Jacob, do you know of anyone that could do this?
an opportunist.
could-
No doubt about it.
No, not particularly.
That would want to?
That would want to. Well,
There's an
I'm
obvious
sure we've
thought.
all. Yes, there is.
I really don't like that thought, though.
I don't.
Well,
either.
out with the thought. What is it?
Kind of looks down for a second, then looks back up at Cicero. Probably the most threatening stand user we know of. Stand user. She does like air quotes. User?
Thing.
Spirit.
Monster.
I'm very comfortable with calling it a thing.
I haven't seen it for myself yet, other than in a human farm. That was experience.
Oh. Is it something beyond just your regular spirit? Perhaps an Oni?
Honestly,
saw-
Cicero, I think that comparison's apt.
I saw it through a memory. Not pleasant to look at.
His name's Killian. He's part of a stand called the Sound of Silence. It can basically cut apart and modify and snip up souls or spirits to whatever it desires. Think of it like a mad scientist spirit.
Creating a Frankenstein.
Yes,
Dr. Frankenspirit. Gotcha.
Dr. Frankenspirit indeed. And theoretically can have any ability at his disposal. We don't even know the extent to what he can do. That place, the water,
Yes.
the watershed, the water,
The sewers?
the sewers. When we were down there, when we first met up, Cicero.
Yeah,
That was all his doing.
Much like Dr. Frankenstein, a collector of many morbid things.
If I'm being quite frank, from what I've heard about this Killian, he's more like a demon.
Well, if it is him, we should get going.
Alright, let's
Okay.
take a look at this shop.
You get easy access, men at work?
Let's see. Roll precision.
Alrighty.
Okay.
See if you can
okay.
have us come up in like a closed rack so we have a hidden entrance.
That sounds great. I'm actually thinking of putting it behind the curtain.
Put this here and this here.
Oh, watch out for that
and-
pipe. I think that pipe has gasoline in it.
Yeah, that'd be bad.
Why
yeah,
are there pipes
you know.
with gasoline?
I
Pyrotechnics,
think
it's
someone- I
for
think-
the walkway.
I think gin and juice carbonates it and some of them drink it. I'm pretty sure I saw men on the Silver Mountain drinking gasoline.
Yeah.
Like,
It's an American thing.
splashes it in his face and, you know?
When you come up into the shop, in the middle of a clothes rack, there's a ladder.
Felix pops up and kind of like looks around, and knowing that Soldier's there makes sure that like she gets to a point where Soldier could see too, listening as she goes. Nothing out of the ordinary sound-wise, I'm assuming so far.
Not really.
Want me to go up as well? I feel like more than one of us should be up there. Just in
Let's
case,
do
you know.
a thing. Please help Shaw.
There's a large smash
Oh god. From where?
from the room that it seems like you're going towards.
Do we hear that down in the hole?
Oh,
It's not quite that loud.
they're breaking the masks, aren't they?
Was it what kind of smash? Was it like a glass smash? Was it like a cardboard
Like a
smash?
porcelain smash.
Like
Yep,
a
they're breaking the masks.
porcelain smash.
Yeah.
They hate humans, so anything that makes you look human.
Oh, poor Dramaturgy's gonna have to do so much catch up.
I count at least 7 of them at least out front of the shop
And
here.
that Felix would slowly build a bit of spin and back up. Are these masks for real here as well?
They are. Hey, Felix, pick odds or evens.
Uh-oh.
Oh god. Evens.
Soldier, you see something.
Or at least
As dramaturgy walks through.
It's her.
Soldier will tug twice and then back towards the mirror.
okay. Felix will quickly, quietly just towards the mirror. Since I was there, would I have been able to grab any of them quickly before, she came out?
Roll bronze.
Okay.
One mask.
One is better than no mask.
Dramaturgy takes the masks that are there and kind of stacks them in a certain way and is like, yes, okay, if I do that, then she kind of takes a step back, does the movie thing of putting the finger and the thumb together, so looking at something in a box.
Okay. As she's doing that, Felix is going to kind of throw a card underneath the countertop, so it would be out of line of sight, and cause it to hit that so that it rumbles and stuff falls off. Try to get her attention for a hot minute. Because seeing those masks stacked like that, Felix is assuming that means that she's probably about to smash them. I'm going to try to create an opportunity, get her focused on that, get her to go over there, rush over, grab masks, and then dive back down the hole.
Okay. She's like, who's there? She takes a mask out from underneath the counter. Who's there? And she's kind of holding the mask itself like a weapon, almost.
It's like an old lady with a slipper.
Pretty much.
She will tug once, kind of signaling that yes, as in
Go. Okay, Felix will rush over and grab as many of the masks as they can.
Wait, from Felix's perspective, basically, masks all stacked up and everything. You threw the card, and then there was silence, and then it was just other mask floats from under the counter, and then floats around.
That's why I was making sure that was the only person here with Soldier. Felix will grab all of them, and then the card will, because spin, fly back, probably go through this clothes rack. As they're rushing.
The clothes rack shakes. Georgie points the mask.
And then Felix will hand catch the card and just she has one in her hand. Yeah? Should I go for it, Soldier?
2 tugs. No, don't do it.
Felix jumps down the hole. Door closed behind. Okay, we got 4.
Nice.
We need to hurry. Dramaturgy, I think, was smashing them. Is that right, Soldier?
Smashing them?
Wavy hand motion.
Why would you be smashing them?
If you hate humans, you might hate things that make you look human-shaped.
Does that mean that the ones that you got aren't human-shaped?
That's a good question. She did come out to smash them, I think, because they all got stacked. And
Let's just hope these are human-shaped. Okay, who should get one? I feel like you, Felix, definitely. Talbot.
Felix already has one.
True, I forgot. I'm stupid. Talbot, Cicero, Tempest, Jacob,
Pretty
y'all.
much everyone except for you.
I don't need one. I got my own hands.
No. I think Heavy should get one.
We could also leave one.
Because you're a heavy hitter. If we get in a fight with somebody, who is the one that will hit the hardest in their face?
I just don't want any of y'all getting one shot, you know? What if something we can't even predict comes out of nowhere, just with the force of a freight train?
Easy. Felix throws a mask on her face with spin.
That's not easy,
Boom.
you
There you go.
dumbass! She smacks her in the face. Don't be so cheeky when your fucking life's on the line! And, Heavy starts to transform, I suppose, if it hits her in the face. Is that how that works? Do I have to willingly put it on?
It just has to go to your face.
Okay.
If
Well, let's talk about what Heavy looks like. That's fun.
Yeah.
yes,
That is
yeah.
a good question.
She would look like she just lost 14 years of age.
Oh,
She looks like
makes
she's
sense.
like 20. She looks a lot less muscular, a lot more feminine, oddly. That's weird. And also just like thinner, more wiry, kind of like if you had to point at Heffy and say, she's going through a transformative period of her life, that would be it. And yeah, the robot arm would not be a robot arm. The mechanical eye still would be mechanical. In fact, it would almost look a little bit more mechanical.
That makes sense.
Her hair is very long. Very long.
You totally draw this.
Okay, so I have an idea. These masks will make the spirits look more human, right?
Yeah.
And supposedly right now they're going to be going after humans.
Oh, but
Now,
This is weird.
I don't want anyone to get hurt because, of course, it's not their fault that this is happening to them. The mask should break long before anyone gets hurt, though, right? So if we can get a mask on one of them, there's a possibility that they may turn against each other just for a moment if we need an opening.
that is possible, actually.
Are you essentially suggesting we save one as a weapon of sorts?
I say be prepared to use yours as a weapon. If the scenario calls for it, where if you don't need it to protect yourself, but you could perhaps use it instead to give somebody else an opening.
I could use this like a whip.
You might need to prioritize that.
Yes.
I did throw that whip spin at it. Does the mask try to rip itself off and come back?
Heffy's face is about 5 degrees off center.
Oh, that's terrible!
Ooh, okay. Yeah, nope, I might have messed that up. That's on
Why,
me.
is there something on my face other than
Yeah,
the
no,
mask
no.
you forcibly put on me?
Nope,
Look at me, I look ridiculous!
nope,
What is
hang on,
this?
hang on,
No,
hang
no,
on.
no, stop.
Felix kind of
I don't trust you to do anything more with my face. She's starting to get a little bit away from Felix.
I need to take the spin out. Your face is off by 5. And
You
it's
put
just,
spin on my face?
Listen, this is a great way for someone that's like me to throw something at people from afar. I'm just gonna fix your face real quick. Hang on a second.
Has anything normal ever crossed your
You
goddamn
got something on your
Felix?
face. No, wait, never mind. That's just your face on your face.
Felix is gonna just quickly try to take mask off, take spin out, put mask back on, Heffy.
Yeah, that works.
Okay, there we go.
Is my face on straight? Oh, goddamn it, I gotta do the ponytail again?
Yeah.
My face is on my face.
Alright, so
Stop,
we've
stop
got
now.
3 of these.
I think Cicero should take one.
Yeah, already got
Oh,
one.
yeah, no, she'd be like trying to like tie her belt tighter so her fucking pants stay up because I'd imagine that her waist
Yeah.
would be thinner too.
Yep.
So she'd just
Man.
be struggling with like her whole outfit. Like maybe someone else should take it.
Do you need help?
Yes.
You really shouldn't skip leg day.
I didn't skip leg day.
Yeah, so Felix will toss one to Cicero, like Toby suggested, leaving us with 2 left. How do you feel, Jacob? Do you think... I don't fully
I
understand.
will take one if needed.
Tempest, do you want one?
I feel relatively safe since
I
my
think,
ability involves walls.
I feel
I think I'll be all right.
ridiculous. Effie's just
Fair.
like pulling her hands down her cheeks.
Felix will toss one to Tempest, because, Jacob was like, okay, I feel safe with my walls and whatnot.
Hey, Tempest, roll a d6.
I hold on the best.
Before you stands a Russian wolfhound.
What?
What?
Oh!
A dog.
Oh, they're not all humanoid.
No, I needed to know, Wesley. I needed to know.
Felix looks at the last mask in her hand, just like, huh. so
I'll
they-
try it.
Yeah, okay. Hands it over.
Tempest, you feel like a dog with a very long snout.
For something like this, at least he got to be a dog. I just look ridiculous, like I'm dressed up to go to a prom or something.
Tempest
It's not
tail.
practical at all.
Tempest tail wags.
The boys also turn to be dog-shaped.
Dog boys!
Dog boys!
If I put this on, it's going to turn me into a fish. That's just how the universe works. I know it's going to happen.
I put on a mask.
You put it on. Congratulations, you got a human one.
Oh, fuck, yes, nice.
I'm going to put on the mask. We might as well just get this out of the way to see if it's a good thing or a bad thing.
I hope you turn into a woman.
That would scare me.
Good.
You got reptile.
All right.
Gonna lean down and hold out her hand for Cicero to crawl onto it.
All of his clothes are left behind, and all of his items.
But this might be a little awkward.
Blinks one eye at a time.
You want to trade?
I think the animal ones might be ones we want to use as weapons or such.
Yeah, let's turn Vard into a gecko.
Let's just, Felix is gonna try to take the mask off of Tempest.
Tempest will move his head away. Tempest will move his head away.
Okay, you want to be a dog right now.
Tempest likes meat.
Tempest is a
Listen,
good
all
dog.
I'm saying is they only hate humans, not necessarily animals.
Okay. Alright, fine. Let's, Felix, fucking starts to pick up all Tempest's stuff, folding up the clothes and whatnot, and then, like,
Oh,
did Tempest
right.
did Tempest have a bag?
Oh, yeah, he had a box of the dress in it, though.
Just give us a changing room on the side.
I mean, I can do that.
Yeah, that won't be suspicious.
It's not suspicious. It's practical.
Doggy yawn.
You know, I think this mask is getting in my head. I'm sorry, I'm making terrible decisions. If you don't want to, go for it, man. Or, I mean, don't go for it. I mean,
When you turn around facing the other direction, Cicero's gonna bite your hair.
damn it, Cicero! Just starts swinging him around on the long ponytail.
Jacob looks out at all the chaos and just... I can't help but feel that this has somehow lessened our chances.
Yeah.
You're so fucking dead.
We're so
I'm gonna
fucked.
offer Jacob the human mask.
I don't want to end up flashing literally everybody.
That's fair. That wouldn't be good.
The masks just made this so much more complicated all of a sudden.
And if anything, you'll find it more useful than me.
I was gonna say, if anything, I could also just toss you my shirt if you ever need a mask, Toby. It's human-shaped, I should say.
It's human-shaped and made for someone slightly bigger than me. That is fair. We can play swapsies. I'm giving it to Jacob.
Okay.
Jacob will take mask. Jacob will put on mask. Jacob looks, honestly, pretty similar.
Huh.
He's like maybe half an inch shorter.
Felix, a master of OCD and studying people. Really? That's it? Huh. Interesting. I'll make a mental note for that.
I have a very strong self-image.
Yeah, what's that say about me? Still swinging around fucking Cicero.
What do I look like, a therapist?
That's something you should ask a dramaturge.
Oh, great!
Did you ever look
Wonderful!
like this
More
in real life?
questions! Huh?
Did you ever look like this in real life?
I don't know. Give me a picture. I don't fucking know. All I know is
Toby
my
will snap
hair's
a
long.
picture.
And apparently I'm thin, and my muscles are gone.
While they're talking,
Muscles are gone.
Cicero's going to let go, and he's going to test the limits of his new abilities. Can he scale walls at all?
I'd say so.
Oh, God.
Alright, he's going to go up the wall, and he's going to attempt a ceiling crawl, very tentatively.
Roll bronze.
Oh, my word.
Back broken gecko.
Oh,
geriatric.
Geriatric gecko.
Not this time.
You are able to ceiling crawl.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Oh, no, he's learning his powers.
Alright, help me, help,
There's
let me see,
no
let me see.
building that could contain me anymore.
Let me
I'll
see.
show Toby a picture of what Heffy looks like right now.
I mean, I am kind of cute, not gonna lie. Could be worse, could be worse.
I was
Alright,
gonna
alright.
say, if you looked kind of like this at any point in time, and maybe your self-image hasn't developed since then.
I mean, it looks kind of like how, okay, change the shirt and change the hair a little bit. I never wore a ponytail like that. My hair was never this long, but it was long. It kind of looks like how I looked in college, which was a while ago. But,
That was, what, a decade ago?
mm-hmm.
See, I was more worried that when I put on the mask, I was going to turn into a 9-year-old.
That would not be good.
Arf!
No! But I was worried that my self-image hasn't developed since I was 9. And, on the streets.
Oh, no, don't.
Clearly it has. Apparently mine hasn't. That's kind of disturbing, but also reassuring. I guess it means I'm very solid and very affirming in who I am, I suppose. Tries to pull up her pants again. God damn it, maybe I should have been... You know what? Someone else want this. I am not going to be having to hold these things up this whole time.
Oh, for the love of...
I'm gonna be crawling across, like, the ceiling of this tunnel, and, like, you see, like, he misplaces his foot and, like, slips, and, like, he's, like, hanging on by his hind feet, and then finally just falls all the way before his stand rushes over. You see, like, the light that kind of builds up around the stand also starts building up around Cicero midair, and there's a moment where, like, his falling just completely stops, and he's just kind of hovering there, like, spinning midair, before just kind of, like, landing.
Thank God, Cicero.
Joey's gonna come over to Dog Tempest.
Tempest? You gotta take off the mask. If we survive this and the mask is still intact, you can have the mask later.
Tempest just looks up, kind of holds still.
Oh, wait, he's gonna be... Oh, wait, he's gonna be...
Toby will take off the mask, close their eyes, just turn around.
The man got his dignity.
Tempest steps up, looks down. Fuck.
Felix throws his clothes at him.
Cicero's stand provides, like, a mist in the air, an obscuring mist.
The anime censor bar!
The anime censor, yeah! It's Hot Springs Censored Tempest!
Tempest gets dressed like as like a man getting late, having a meeting in like 5 minutes.
So, urgently.
He does it well. It's not the first time.
Dang, he beat me by like 2 seconds on that.
Tempest is silent. He just stands there blushing. He is a beet red tomato. His entire face is the same color as the tip of his nose right now.
You could get some points for Heat Miser off that.
Please get a point on this for drop that.
Cicero, you good in lizard form, or do you want me to take this off for you? Not if he is.
He just blinks again, one eye at a time.
It helps me not at all.
He blinks the left eye and then blinks the right eye.
Cicero, do you want to stay as a lizard?
Blinks the right eye.
Okay, buddy.
Yes.
She's gonna just pick up Cicero and
Blinks
put him
the
in her
left
hand.
eye. Blinks the left eye at Felix.
Wait. Oh god, that makes no sense. If the right eye was no, then that would mean that the left eye just now was yes. And
Stop trying to think about it. She's gonna put him
He's
under.
fucking with you.
She's gonna put him in her hair and then put a hard hat over top so that he's underneath the hard hat on top of her head.
All right, this is my role play for the session now, guys.
You're a lizard. You're a lizard in my hair.
you could ratatouille her.
Yes, I will do that.
You know, if I was still the wolfhound, I could walk around quite easily.
Yeah, I think you could use it for, like, I don't know. They might find it a little suspicious, but let's try and make our way over to the apartment. Basement level window, small building, come out there. Open the shutter,
Alrighty.
peek.
You peek. There do be a window to look through, and you see a person pacing.
Hey,
Oh shit, who the hell's that?
Yeah.
question. Interly.
They've got like a bell, one of those little desk bells.
Bellhop guy.
Are they a bellhop?
Like, there's someone out front. They don't seem to be leaving. I just go past them. Don't see any of the Rainbow Squad.
Is this the front desk guy who just got sent out and to patrol the front?
If we can get past him,
It's not Vard. I'm sure we can just go around him.
let's go around.
Alright. I'm gonna try and move this to get, like, let's say here, and then using men at work, we have, like, a back entry door. Just, I'll just filter heavy here.
Okay.
Just kind of, like, slowly entering and then just, like, peering around and seeing innocence swing.
Yep.
I'm gonna try and, like, motion people to come over this way. Stay around line of sight here.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go down.
And, Effie's just gonna head in her head just be like,
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa,
oh.
whoa. Toby's
Made it work? Could you make me a staircase going up, like right here?
I can certainly try. Roll precision.
I'm just gonna try and bypass everyone.
You make a staircase, and then it's gone. And in its place, there's a sign.
The hell?
The sign says, "Hello, Hephaestus. I know you're here. You weren't stealthy enough with your first staircase."
She turns around kind of panickedly, looks at everyone else, and just like hand over her thing, and then just motions at the fucking sign.
You hear a cell phone ring.
Was it mine or one of ours?
It's coming from this way.
Oh,
in
good.
that room.
Effie's just waving her arms at everyone.
Can I pull out Leviathan?
You may.
And I want to have Soldier and Poet like give Leviathan each a word, and then he bashes it together. And I would like to basically throw the word into this room with Kill the Lights. And the words, it's basically sleep gas. I'm making sleepy gas.
Here from the other room.
To die, to sleep to change, to dream. There's the...
Can I just like peek around the corner?
Yeah.
Toby's going to like...
And then her phone
Big-
starts to ring.
Oh god, I hope... does she stay asleep?
She
Does
does not
answer?
stir.
Toby, big, like, 2 arms above their head, hand wave, gestures this way, bitches!
Sprinting. Quiet sprints.
I build a spin.
Felix, collaborate with me on this real quick. You can throw your voice.
To an extent, yes.
I'm gonna put a fake staircase over there. Wherever you throw it. Children knows we're here. And she can sense where I'm putting things, but I think we can throw her off.
So you want me to effectively try to make them think we're going that way, doing a sort of... Richard can't really do it, but effectively just do like a boy howdy, they,
Boy, howdy.
you know, caught it, like,
Just like,
they're
yo,
onto
oh
us.
shit, they're onto us. Sound
Yeah.
footsteps or something. I'll make some loud footsteps.
Topes, can you see to the other side of the room?
I can see a door, right? Is this a door?
Yes, that is the front door.
I can see the front door.
Can you see anything past that?
I can see swing, and I can't really see that way.
Mm,
I don't see innocence anymore. That's really concerning, actually.
Swing hangs up the phone
mm.
They know.
and then gets up.
It's through the front door then. Let's say we try to get out.
Toby's gonna pull out the king scepter.
I will make the door open if you want me to.
Works perfectly. I'm gonna make a fixed staircase around the front or like a side access ladder. Okay, I'm gonna have men at work. As soon as Felix does his thing and Toby does their thing, make a ladder on the front of the building.
Okay.
I can put my spin, my 5 spin, into 5 different cards and throw it in such a way that hopefully, you know, Sultan doesn't see, to simulate footsteps as I throw my voice to sort of do the thing of like, you know, oh, they heard us, we need to book it.
And Swing immediately gets up and immediately rushes what you can only assume is through that wall.
Did I see him go through the door? Or
No, you do see him run into someone who was coming in.
No.
oh no!
They run into each other. And Swing...
Ding.
Yeah, there is a ding sound effect. And Swing
should
goes...
run.
No. Oh, hey, Ring, where'd they go? Where'd they go? You heard the thing. Yeah, she told me to come in. But they just ran outside. Did they run past you?
Yeah, run.
Okay,
Yeah.
Good.
I'm assuming this is an elevator.
It is.
I think we should take the elevator.
Can I instinctually try and figure out whether or not there would be like May sound with this elevator with my construction knowledge?
Ooh. Roll brains. Your knowledge of elevator construction. You are able to discern that this kind of elevator... See, you're looking at it and everything, and then it changes a little bit.
Oh.
And then, but you're able to keep up despite that.
It's changing?
It changed once.
Just once?
Yeah, and you're able to catch it because at first you're like, oh, okay, this elevator is going to be very silent. And then you catch it changing a little bit, and it changes. It's a very slight detailing in how the doors come together that is like, oh yes, this is a different model now.
She like holds her hands out and she's gonna signal to Toby, just like without making any sound, just point at the door and just.
Soldier will just stab the ground and it will be silent within a 15-foot radius.
Hell yeah, we can even have Soldier ride the fucking elevator so it doesn't make
Yeah.
any noise on the way up.
Felix would then like kind of whisper to Heffy and be like,
You're in the silent zone.
"Oh fuck, you right."
You can't make any noise.
Felix hopes that Heffy can read lips and will mouth.
I can't. This is literally a flaw I have.
See, I just imagine Felix starts to like mouth stuff, and then Heffy's head probably just like, and then just pulls out a piece of paper, quickly writes on it. This would be a great time as we're riding the elevator to fuck. Or not, so, they wouldn't say fuck. To
fuck.
Mess. No.
This would be a great time to fuck.
No. I'm sorry. I was going to say fuck, but Felix wouldn't curse. So Felix wrote down, while we're riding the elevator, this would be the best time to mess with Shelter, throwing stuff everywhere.
She's going to shake her head on that for a reason that she has, but she can't say it while we're in silent zone.
Felix will just give a
He's going
thumbs
to
up.
open the elevator.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, worried noises.
You look at the elevator buttons. Wow, it really looks like there should be more buttons there.
How many buttons are there?
2.
Is it up and down?
Yeah.
Hold on. I've got a thing I can do. So King's gonna step out, point at the buttons, and just because I'm assuming there were more. But it looks like I'm assuming it's a panel that looks like there should be more.
Yep.
King's going to just say revert.
Okay, roll precision. And the buttons come back for a moment. And then they're gone.
Could we have tried since King was doing it? Could I have tried to hit any of them?
Give them a +5 since I'm right next to them with my spin.
Can I roll as they're doing this cybernetic eye to watch and see what button they pressed?
Sure.
I was aiming for top floor.
You did, in fact, hit the top.
Yes!
They got
What
it.
number is it?
Top
Yeah.
floor. What number was it?
It
Six.
was 3.
Interesting. All the other ones were lower?
All of the other buttons were, there's a bunch of buttons because pressing buttons in elevators is fun.
Yeah!
That's
not
what
wrong.
I'm saying.
Okay, so
God.
that's great that you actually pressed one of the functional buttons.
Correct.
The other ones didn't do jack shit. That's amazing. Okay, so
Yep.
Happy's gonna relay this to Toby and just be like, that's kind of funny. You hit one of the only real buttons. The other ones didn't do jack shit.
Really?
Yeah, they were all fake.
Oh god, how many people are up here? There's a light.
What
Oh,
the fuck am I looking at?
there's light. Is that?
There is.
If it-
That's
if it's
probably
Rainbow
sun,
Squad?
boy. Do I see sunlight?
Yeah, you could get that inkling. That's kind of the energy that color gives.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're fucked.
She's just gonna finger to her lips and point at the light. I'm just gonna up to the side of this wall. Try and slip back around this way. Oh yeah, that's him.
Silver does not see you.
Hey.
Jacob, no, you're lost to the darkness.
Is this garbage bags sitting around a table? What the...
No, they're bean bags.
Oh, it's just the Roll20 beanbag show guys look like garbage bags.
It is pretty dark in here.
Alright, then in that case, this stand is going to just unsummon itself.
Yeah. And Silver is walking around the pool table. He seems to, you're not sure if it's some kind of weird strategy or if it's just sheer boredom, but he's taken pool balls and they are orbiting the sun.
Can I use the blueprints to get an idea where this staircase is?
Yes, you may. That leads to the roof.
Isn't that actually, like, where we can theoretically get to...
That's where we can get to the upper levels, I believe.
Okay. Yeah,
Like Vard's room, G2's room.
she'll signal to Tempest and just be like, get the others' attention. This is where we're going.
Tempest turns around and kind of waves for the others.
Felix is like looking over, just like raised eyebrow.
Nobody can't
Motions
see
to come.
Tempest.
Jacob will motion for Let's say Tempest, can you give me a bronze roll?
Oh,
His head starts to turn towards you, but you're able to duck behind in time.
Can you make a universe roll for me real quick? I need to roll bravery for something.
Ah,
that
but of
makes sense! Fuck me!
Ooh.
course. Oh.
He's just kind of breathing heavily.
well, we're probably hearing Hephaestus breathing heavily. I'm gonna have the boys affect the air around Hephaestus and reach that calming middle ground between hot and cold, that perfect relaxing temperature, to try to help settle Hephaestus' nerves.
Thanks, Tempest.
Of course, I understand. You'll be alright.
I'll be fine.
The poet's going to create the word noise, since that's a noun. And I'm going to give it to Felix. And Toby would just be like, make the motion, throw it that way.
Felix gives a thumbs up and holds up 3 fingers and is going to start a countdown.
We will prep to run.
There is a loud noise when it hits the wall, and then an even louder noise when it scrapes across the ground. Which does immediately get his attention, and immediately the pool balls around his head shoot towards it.
So and
embed themselves into the pillar and wall.
Is he looking that way?
Sway.
Okay, good.
I'm gonna run.
Yeah.
Well, as soon as the noise hits and he turns.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jacob was also preparing, so towards the noise.
As Toby sees him walk away, Toby's just gonna fucking book it.
Felix is just falling.
Little legs.
Yeah.
Little legs.
Little legs.
Staircase leads to the roof.
Motioning quickly.
Toby will grab Heffy's hand.
Yeah, you're right. Alright.
Toby will squeeze as Heffy moves with them.
I'm really glad you did that, because I was about to do something very stupid.
Psychic.
Walking up the stairs. Everyone is covering the stairs. Trust me, there are stairs that you are walking up.
Yeah!
Awesome. Gotcha, Chief.
Don't disbelieve the stairs.
You get out onto the roof, and there is someone sitting on the big thing.
The big
with
thing?
their legs hanging off.
Oh, shut
Ah!
Okay, guys, it's time.
That's
Give me the
our
patch.
time. It's go
Give me the
time.
patch. I got this.
Wait, little lizard man!
Okay, yeah. I patched Cicero in.
Cicero's gonna emerge from underneath Heffy's hat and blink his eyes.
He's just gonna be like, alright, little buddy.
He's gonna blink
Okay.
once.
You sure?
Gonna blink his right eye.
Oh my god, okay. She's going to slowly, hold her hand out and Cicero the patch.
Alright, he's gonna climb down.
Go.
He's gonna look up to you. He's gonna look over at Shelter and just kind of watch just for a second.
Alright.
What's Shelter doing?
She just seems to be overlooking the city.
Overlooking the dreams.
She's holding a phone.
Cicero stand in its see-through form will kind of rise up from the floor. Let me see, you can't quite see its light. He's gonna go right here just so Shelter's just barely out of it. And you're gonna see Cicero look back up to you. He blinks once, he blinks twice, he blinks 3 times, and he goes. As he's going, he crawls up the wall. He's going for speed.
Alright, you're going for speed.
You see, as all the little particulates in the air around him, it's like all the water vapor in the air is suddenly condensed as he's running through
Please
it.
drop
Have you
the
seen
field.
high airspeed vehicles break the sound barrier?
Yes.
It's kind of like that.
This old man just went Mach 40.
And he hits the wall. Bam! And he starts climbing up it. And then have his stand swoop by, grab the patch, and go through Shelter. Pass through them and leave the patch on them. So it's going to be my stand speed doing this.
Oh yeah, and just to make this a lot more tense than you guys just win, Shelter's resolve rushing.
As Cicero's scaling the wall like a little ninja, the little guy. You see his stand making kind of like circles before building speed, going around and around. As he reaches like the apex of the wall, it suddenly dashes practically like through him, grabbing the badge, bringing it from his little hands to Shelter,
Slapping it.
passing right through them, right kind of like in front of them, rearing back up. Patch no longer on it, but rather on Shelter.
Shelter turns back and just goes, "The fuck? Was that a ghost?"
It's just called Ghost!
It's just called Ghost.
Lloyd.
This is my favorite Stan song I think we've had.
Yo, this is a bop. This is a fucking bop.
Just the lyrics.
Lizard Cicero strikes a pose. It's kind of like on the like little lip around the edge. He's like has his arms crossed. And he's like leaning up against it. Kind of like turns his head over to Shelter. Kind of like pushing himself over the wall. Doing like literally the JoJo meme stride. On his hind legs. Yeah. Took you long enough to figure it out. As a matter of fact, it is a ghost. But not any regular ghost. In fact, it's unlike anything I've ever read about in my big ghost book. No. I think ghost is something entirely new. While you'd be fooled thinking that it's an ordinary poltergeist, as, of course, anything within its 20-foot radius range, in this light around it, this light which is comprised of smaller entities, it is a collective, like a school of fish. The state of the environment that it's in tends to affect its behavior of these smaller entities. It can have a wider range of effects, depending on the environment. I've done some studying alongside Mr. Daisuke to determine exactly what environmental conditions will affect what. So far, we've found that temperatures around freezing temperature, or near freezing temperature at least, will pacify anybody who's within this radius. We've also found that when it's within dim light, it becomes a little bit more active. I figure that might be nocturnal, or at least a signifier that it used to be nocturnal before it died. Also, it seems like there's a limit to how much it can spread out these this light of its. We figured out that when there's a lot of people within this radius, it ends up spreading itself rather thin. The bit of blanketing from the attacks that the small schools of fish can provide, well, it's less effective when there's more people around it. We figured that as long as there's 4 people or less, it can keep you pretty safe. We found some other more nebulous things about it. We found that electromagnetic fields in particular seem to, well, make it more attentive. Mirrored surfaces, well, it can affect the reflection of these surfaces, maybe make people see things a little bit more clearly. Last but not least, if there's any monitors, TV screens, things of the like, well, it can do the same thing. It can give people information through those screens that they might not have had before. To top it all off, we found that there are secondary entities, whether they are part of Ghost or not, they have yet to figure out. They seem to like making themselves company of the larger entity. These smaller entities come in a variety of colors. These colors act as a filter for the light that Ghost produces, also affecting the effect of its light. When it's put through a red filter, it seems like the schools of fish become agitated, attacking anything that finds themselves unlucky enough to be within its light. When it's green, the matter that the redfish consume when they're agitated can be repurposed. They can rebuild things. And lastly, when it's applied through a blue filter, we figured out that blue fish hang out around people, at least. They're calming, pacifying even. What other capabilities it may have, we have, well, yet to discover. However, I am quite looking forward to figuring out more about Ghost.
Shelter looks over at Lizard Cicero and goes, "Holy shit. I have no idea what noises that lizard is making." but it's making them with such poise.
Blink slowly.
Okay.
Oh my god. It finally happened.
That was the longest stand description.
Can we talk about the
ever.
thumbnail for the music video?
The thumbnail for
This
the
music video has been plaguing me for months. For most of it is filmed in a subway.
So yeah, did you guys catch all that, or do you need me to send you the full description?
I really don't want to.
Fucking
You zoned me out within the first 2 sentences on there, but I pretty well caught it.
I got bits and pieces too.
At one point, a few months ago, Richard was like, "Oh, you have a song called Ghost Claimed," and then I was like, "Oh yeah, that's being used for something." And then randomly, Richard was like, you know, I wonder if that's Cicero's stand name," and then completely forgot about it.
This was the standability that I came up with when I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna make the most, like, convoluted shit ever.
I've been holding on to this for a fucking year.
Believe it or not, there's lots of songs titled Ghost.
Yeah, no shit. It's such a
Yeah.
basic fucking name. I was expecting something crazy with all this built up.
No, and that's why we were hyping it up so much. It's
hate
it's
it.
just Ghost.
I hate it. You actively built up my disappointment.
Hell, what am I here for?
It's so catchy. Can we come up the stairs?
Yes, you may.
Did he get the patch on her?
Yes, you did.
Thank God. All right.
So, no, seriously, did it work?
Shelter looks over. Yeah, whatever he did. And then she snaps her fingers. Okay. Till further notice, all exits don't exist.
Shelter.
Yes?
You're not gonna kill
Taps the
us.
side of her head.
What?
Y'all there?
Oh, I think so.
Considering I'm
out
not
of
currently
whatever-
being crushed, I'm feeling pretty good about that.
Yeah, no, I was figuring out how to. Yeah, it's pretty good that you guys got up here in time. I was about to start crushing the building like one of those little stress balls.
Glad I'm not a stress toy. Welcome back to the sane. Shit's fucked.
Yeah.
Shit, fuck. Oh, shit. Real fucked.
Alright. Jacob,
Yeah.
Jacob, you down there? You can come back up.
Shelter, kind of like tapping where a chin would be. She's tapping one of the little S's hanging from her thing, and it's like clinking around.
Shelter, can you feel what's going on in the warehouse? Do you have any idea what's doing this?
Not what's doing it. I can't really do that.
Okay.
I have a vague idea of where people are. It's easier the closer I am to something. That's how I found out where you were, by the way.
Oh, it's because
Oh,
you're
we
in the
just got
build.
too
Okay,
close.
alright, that makes sense. That makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah. But now that I'm like feeling around, yeah, you changed the pipes, didn't you?
Figured out it was a warehouse, so I figured might as well just manipulate smaller things that might not be noticed immediately.
Makes sense. It worked.
Yeah, I'm glad.
Okay.
I just want to say real quick, that's the last of Where Is Patches.
Ooh.
We thought you were
yeah,
like
okay, this makes
the
sense.
most important one to grab because, you know, crushing.
I agree. Look, considering that there is a mass of people that I can feel at the entrance, yeah, good call. Good call.
It's you, me, Heffy, Bagolgi, Sandman?
Yeah, Sandman.
Sandman, the last one?
Okay.
What
Not
were
sure I
you
would have picked
saying?
Sandman, but...
We didn't have
Sandman was
much
in
of
the
a
park
choice.
and almost killed us.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I have a question. Are you able to make entrances and exits? Is that a thing you can do?
I can affect the inside all I want. The outside, not too much.
Okay. I was just curious, because, like,
So there's one exit place. I can block it off like I have.
is that where everyone is?
Yeah. That's where a lot of
Okay.
people are.
Do you know where Vard is? Or T2?
I'm pretty sure they're at headquarters.
So
Okay.
up there?
Yeah. I kind of moved it a little bit so you guys wouldn't be able to figure it. Here, let me. Shelter starts flipping a few of the switches and knobs and light switches that are on her body. Okay, you should be able to get there easier now. Okay, I moved things. There's now roads getting to it. Ooh, I can take your idea and move some pipes to it. You know what? Actually, wait. I can just make it where it's within walking distance.
That'd be really helpful.
Yeah. Although I'm going to do it slowly.
So they don't notice, I'm assuming, or get like jostled.
Yeah. This ain't my first rodeo here. They don't know that I'm me again. Whoever is attacking us is a fucking asshole. And I'm gonna pretend that I still hate all your guts.
Sounds good to
What
me.
he's doing.
If it'll help you at all, we'll try and pretend like we're still in fear of being crushed or whatever.
Yeah, I was about to call G2, but luckily, she was on hold, so she's probably not paying attention to this phone right now, and hopefully this will all be done before she realizes.
Thumbs up.
Hint taken.
So, basically, all of you stop talking, and let's communicate via, like, notes or something. Because at any moment, points at the phone.
Oh, I've got a great idea. Hold on. I'm gonna have men at work pop out real quick.
Yeah, since you're wearing a mask, Men at Work has human form.
Oh, funny.
Does he look like Percy?
Yet the way that I described it is basically if Percy had Heffy's style of dress.
Did I just teleport out a nude Percy?
You know what? Men at Work's mental thing is wearing clothes now
good.
because of that arc. So let's say that he has clothes on.
He's a prude. The principal would approve.
Yes.
Okay. She just kind of looks at him, like, shocked for a moment, just like, whoa. Ah.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. Damn.
I'm gonna unpack that later.
Yeah. Does that mean if Percy puts one on, then Sunny will be like?
Probably. How about it? Communication? And she's gonna point back up at Shelter, and Wesley, I want to have men at work, you know those, like, playground, tin can on a string type devices?
Oh, I love that.
Can I put one there, and then a can, and it's like a really long coiled string?
Yes.
Fuck yeah. And then Heffy just smiles up at Shelter and goes, analog phone.
Shelter gives a thumbs up.
Ghost is gonna come over to Felix and like levitate Cicero's belongings out of your arms.
She's kind of like, nah. It's like, you know, letting.
So you're wearing some masks.
Basically.
We
She's
tried
saying
to
this into the
raid.
thing.
Heffy's gonna hand the thing back over to Toby.
Hello.
Let's go back here.
So we will like, wait, hi, we kind of raided dramaturgies a little bit. She was smashing masks, I think.
Yeah, she was. I was on that group call. She decided to do that, but also like was feeling really conflicted about it. So she said that she was gonna take the shards and then like turn it into some grand art piece.
Yeah, so we got a few of them. We have 5 on us. Not all of us have one.
Okay. I see one's a lizard.
He's fixing himself.
Yep. As he comes around the corner, he's just like adjusting his normal mask again.
We have a lizard one, a dog one, 3 human ones.
Don't worry about us. If someone tries to come get us, we could just de-evolve them.
No, yeah, literally, I've been telling Dramaturgy for so long that, like, something she could do if she was ever in a jam is, like, take one of those masks and then force it on someone and have it be like an insect.
Like,
Honestly.
yeah. Like an
Anyway, we're trying to
earthworm.
get
Would you
as many
love me if I
people-
was an earthworm?
I don't
Yes,
know who you
Cicero.
are, man.
Awesome.
Cicero, we're trying to be quiet.
I think our plan is to go try and find Vard and see if we can break them out of it some other way.
Is there a visible spot where I would go to, like, start going up?
I think this is the easiest. I'm gonna make everything how it was, avoid suspicion and all that. Yeah, you dig. And then I'm just gonna make there be a really simple way where you guys can just like scale down this building on the back and then just like make a beeline for a straight shot there.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Sounds good.
Can you give us like a big like garbage chute, like a big slide?
You wanna climb up a slide?
Or down?
No, we want to go down the slide? Or are we going up or down?
You're going up.
Oh, we're going up.
Yeah.
Maybe on our way back.
Yeah, that sounds like a grand escape.
You know what? If all this works out, fuck it. I'll build a slide to wherever you need to go next. Okay?
Yeah! Rainbow Road!
Sure. You can slide in.
Ladder's great.
Yeah. Cool.
Heffy's gonna take one of those like grapple hooks, the type of thing that you would have for like climbing material, and just like hook it onto her belt, and then just hold out her hand for whenever Toby's done with the can, and is just gonna hook the can onto her belt.
Love that energy. Love that energy, sis. And she is going to start creating some ladders for you guys to go back down to the street, but on the other side of the building. And also, the way that her stuff works is, now that she's not actively trying to thwart men at work, it's kind of like it all starts to grow out of the current building. Look like it's almost like an escalator, almost.
Wrong character, Duncan.
That when you exit and look out, it looks like you're climbing out of a tree trunk.
Oh, weird.
It's like a metal tree that has a hatch door.
Oh, it's a battle arena and a half.
So this is
fucking arena.
This is what they hide on top of all those really tall buildings, so that no one can see.
How the hell does this fit up here? What's the engineering
This
process
is
that
an
really
advanced
cool.
roof heavy.
this breaks all known laws of construction. What? No, I'm not a pilot.
Some say that having a park like a garden on top of a roof like this would be way too heavy.
How do you see the lights? It shouldn't have been. You know what? That's a question for another day. Let's go find Vard and G2 and set this straight.
So what exactly are we attempting to accomplish here? Just to get everyone, back on page, back on track.
Try to figure out another way other than Wyvern's patches.
Another way to get through to them other than brute forcing through the front door, which has every
if
standing
anything,
shelter in front of it.
SPK and Men at Work are not the most volatile stands. We could take off one of the patches, even though it'll lose effectiveness a little bit.
Right, and I'm sure if Men at Work tries anything,
exactly.
then Shelter would be helping us out.
Shelter can help keep Men at Work in control.
We could call her and let her know to prepare for that. Oh wait, we
No,
can't call her.
Yes, we
use
can.
fucking signature. Oh, the can!
But the can.
Did no one pay attention as Heffy
Oh,
jangles
right.
her belt and pulls off the cup? I can talk to her. Howdy, Shelter. Puts it back up to her ear.
Yo.
We got a little heads
What
up
up,
of
my
a
home
plan
slice?
that we're working on down here. It's possible we're gonna use the wild worry patch that's on me to try and pacify either the Vard or G2. If that happens, just a heads up, there might be a rogue Man at Work changing things. If you could possibly counteract him.
I will keep an eye.
Thank you.
Before you take the patch off, put a toilet on the tree.
Oh, on the tree? Which tree?
The one you came out of.
Okay.
I just need something really out there that can be like a signal.
Yeah, gotcha. Man at Work, you think you can do that? I know it's gonna hurt.
Yeah,
I
probably.
know it's gonna hurt. It's gonna be gross. It's gonna be terrible. The plumbing makes no goddamn sense, but we could probably do it.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, plummin' schlummin'.
Yeah, just connect to the river over there. What the fuck? Why not?
River toilet. No, that's a terrible idea. All right.
Toby, couldn't you also just temporarily make an area of normalcy or something with SPK?
I can try. There's a lot of things I can do. I could also try to make a double of a patch.
We've got a simple single. It's gonna be
Yeah.
the toilet. That'll work. Toilet will show
But
up
if we
somewhere
could
weird.
overwhelm what I'm saying, is I
Might
could
be
also
right in
double
front of
the
you.
patch.
True.
I feel like this is gonna get back Jacob the 6 tokens since those never really are needed.
So Wesley, just for your logic knowledge, there is going to be a string trailing behind Heavy this whole time.
Time for Sebastian's
Yeah.
in copper wire.
Oh, well, let's.
What is our plan?
Fine, Vard.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Assuming that they're here somewhere.
They'll probably come out if we make ourselves known.
This is where everyone, well, the big five, so to speak, we've been called before.
Is this Overlooked Dreams?
Sort of. There are places for meetings, but it's also where Vard's room is. And G2s. And 25s. And L's. And my small little space.
Oh,
I have.
are you talking about that building up there?
Yes, the big one.
Oh shit, let's go knock.
Watch, I bet you the moment someone steps onto that little area in the center, they're gonna just come on in, just ho ho ho, you thought you could get the jump on us, yada yada, something something bullcrap, villainous monologue stuff, etc. etc.
Or we could just walk in the front door.
Who would be giving the villainous monologue?
Yeah, I'm gonna go knock.
I don't know, somebody I can't
Here.
even hear.
I feel like you're thinking too much video game logic.
I mean, our lives kind of are like a sitcom.
Yeah, honestly, Ghost, you stay with them,
Felix,
alright?
Don't go too
I'm
far.
gonna go knock.
Or don't lag behind too far. I know I fast and flex.
I'm gonna go do it. I'm gonna go stand. I'm gonna go walk in the center. I want to trigger it.
Where's the bright square that triggers the
Where's the
Giovanni
bright
dream secret action?
You people have been spending too much time with Cab. I'm gonna go knock.
Toby, you step in the center.
Yeah.
Nothing happens. Keep going.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. It's just really extravagant. You know what? Pulls up the can again. Hey, Shelter, I like the construction of this place. Really dramatic up here. Pretty cool.
Thank you. I always strive for like end boss Bowser's castle.
Oh, it feels
kind
like
of
that.
thing.
It's got that vibe right up the alley.
Yeah.
Hearing that, Toby turns around and looks at the edge of the circle where, like, as it's the you're walking this way, somebody appears behind you.
Going through all the tropes.
Yes.
Looks for the drawbridge.
So Cicero, you knock?
Yeah.
There probably should have been a visual indicator. It's a revolving door. Do you still want to knock?
Do it. Still do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, knock on the revolving door. Go for it, buddy.
Oh, I'll knock on the frame of it, you know?
Okay.
You knock on the frame of the revolving door. You feel accomplished.
Look at that, our determination save point.
Any grandiose plans or last-minute heal-ups and status buffs? Speak now or forever hold your peace.
I build a spin.
Fuck off,
Shit. Well,
Did they turn off the
Should I
light?
just tell him that we're here just by doing, this? Snaps fingers and turns the lights on.
Oh, this is,
This really is Bowser
Really?
Castle-esque.
yeah.
She wasn't lying.
yo, it's high class in here, though. Look at those pillars.
Pretty cool, pretty cool.
High ceilings. Man, this place did not look that big from the outside.
No, but it is quite nice.
So what are you like here? Are you like the mayor? Or like,
I'm the treasurer.
do you guys count as like political officials? I'm trying to wrap my head around what Overlooked Dreams is, because this feels like a palace.
It's... Ironically, Vard didn't actually want this. It was more
Doesn't surprise
a...
me. Let me guess. L?
No, actually.
Really?
Yes, while she does have a room here, this was mainly everyone but our ideas. It was a... shelter, especially.
They wanted to
Well-
reward y'all for what you've done.
Yes.
Well, buddy. She like claps him on the shoulder. I think it's well deserved.
Character development, Heavy. Character development.
Shut up. I'm making
Big
fun of
rooms.
him. It's not as much as you think it is.
I don't know. Big rooms kind of scare me.
Huh?
Yo.
Oh god. Oh god.
Howdy! Long time no see.
Yeah, it's been a bit.
Could you, hold on a bit? We're not here for you. I'm gonna construct a pillar around him.
Toby grabs Felix's hand and also points in the direction of 25.
I'm just gonna move him back into this pillar.
Alright, how long before he punches his way out?
Damn, that was rude.
Oh, no.
Didn't come
Oh,
here to be
that's
nice.
Nah.
Felix is trembling, by the way, Dubs.
That's why Toby grabbed him.
Hey, Hephaestus, can you turn those lights out again?
Sure.
Why would you turn out the lights?
So we don't have to
Wait,
see
Just
you.
cause.
Wait.
Wow, okay, that's rude. I'm going after you first then.
Oh,
Wait,
come
what
on,
were you
25.
looking
Can't you
at?
just teleport yourself to a timeline in which you're not crazy? Come on.
What on earth are you talking about?
You know exactly what I'm talking about. You.
It's been a really long day.
Come on.
We
It's
have
simple
to-
mathematics, all right? Aren't you good at math? You just count on up. Come on. 1, 2, 3. Do it with me. I know you can do this. Can I try it? Can I try and confuse the shit out of him to stun him for a little bit so he can get advantage on something, Wesley?
Yeah. Yeah.
You look at
completely
25
stun
and
him.
he's kind of got a look on his face of like, you're patronizing me.
That's why I want you to turn the
mean,
lights
it
out
could
as
be
well,
worse.
so he can get a speed bonus on
Johnny
it.
could have 25 melons and be giving away 7/8 of them.
Now, how do you
would
complete
you
this
do that?
scenario between 3 people wanting to evenly split these 2 apples with 1 cut of this knife? You know how to solve that problem, 25? Simple mathematics.
Why do I feel like I already know what he's gonna answer?
I don't care.
Yeah, that's right. Can't hear that. Never
Okay,
mind.
yeah, that's perfectly apt.
Everyone please roll
Am I
it.
allowed to do that brains roll thing or not, Wesley?
Yes, you
Fuck
are.
yeah. No, I'm resolving that. I have
Oh.
6 resolve. We're gonna do this. This is too funny to not do. Oh, come on. I guess the game wants us to fight. Alright. Maybe I'll still beat him. He's got a 1 brains or some shit.
Die!
So 25 still lost.
Hell yeah. Wait, it worked? Hell yeah.
Are you guys just No, you're distracting me. I'm not gonna let you distract. Wait, I'm not gonna let you distract me. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yes.
Alright, well, I believe that you're really good at that, and honestly, you're doing a great job.
Pinky promise?
I don't have pinkies in this film.
Well, how can we trust
Well,
you if you don't have
shoot,
pinkies?
then I guess you are going to
How
let
can I
us
trust
distract
you?
you then.
Holds up her pinky.
That's too bad if you can't pinky swear on it. That's big
Cicero?
sus.
Cicero? Holds up her pinky to Cicero. Eh?
Cheers. Clinks pinkies together.
Clink!
Clink.
This is probably the dumbest thing that you guys have ever done to try and distract someone.
It's working!
And just because it's 25, it's working. Tempest.
So wait, is he not on our side or is he on our side?
No.
Clean the boys over, have them go for a smack.
The first boy smacks him. The second boy smacks him again. He keeps trying to go in for another punch, but you have caught him off guard with your strange questions. And you deal.
Walk up. Don't make me repeat the sins of the past.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you'd love to, wouldn't ya?
No.
You know, I killed your dad, I can kill you too.
And you did a good job.
I know, he's still dead. I mean, I haven't checked, but
How did he die anyway? What finished him?
I told you that already.
Well, yes.
I punched him off a roof.
What roof, pray
I saw
tell?
the body. It's not in here, cause that place was burnt to the ground.
Just wondering.
We've got to be careful. We are on roof 2. This is the roofiest of roofs.
Cicero, we're in a building.
Yes. The indoor roof. The floor.
I mean, we are on a roof.
Okay, yeah, but metaphorically speaking. Or you got me confused.
Hey, Jacob, I've got a question.
Yes.
How many walls can you make before he starts punching me?
It depends. I can use
I have an idea.
my... Okay.
Just make me as many walls as possible.
He kind of points to, like, how it moved. He's showing October and says, "Look very closely there." And there's a little shimmer.
Yay, Draco.
So, the way 25 exerts you is an ability that he applies through contact. I have an idea which could probably put me at higher risk of heart attack, but you know what? If it keeps the rest of you safe, I'll keep Ghost, or at least I'll try to keep Ghost by 25 at all times. If only 3 of you want to move in and try to attack him at a time, then that means Ghost will be able to protect you. I think I'm gonna find a nice pillar to sit behind and try to take it easy.
Sounds good to me, Cicero. Just watch out, because he can come from any angle.
I'll try to get behind this pillar
That's
over
true.
here.
I can.
I gotta look out for that Hephaestus chick. She's gonna probably hit me with one of those right hooks again. Imitating his voice, because Felix has heard it before for a long extended period of time, to try and make him think that he's talking to himself from a weird... The fact that he was able to make duplicates of himself before, he's trying to
warning
make
himself
it
of
seem
Hephaestus.
like one of his duplicates. He's warning himself of Hephaestus' right hook.
Yeah, I get what you mean, Richard.
Yeah.
Okay. You're not sure if he took the bait yet.
Leviathan's gonna pop out on on Poet's head. King, Poet, and Soldier are all gonna give Leviathan a word.
Hey, Cicero.
Hell yeah.
Man, he really came out of that pillar, didn't he?
Oh, you think you're real silly, don't you?
A little bit.
If I get the mask on him.
You try and get the mask on him, but he's too quick. He hits you. He hits you again. He hits you a few more times. And then he poofs. You've been hit 7 times.
Gotcha. I'll note that.
Just so Toby doesn't have to waste their movement. The words are Amplify Reflective Power.
Okay.
And I'm gonna throw the at one of the slightly shimmery walls, making it incredibly reflective. Specifically this one. Hopefully we can blind him.
Okay.
That's awesome.
The 25 over here goes like, "Oh god, that's bright," and he closes his eyes. Kind of backs
Go
up
on,
a little
Effie.
bit.
Punch the fuck out of him!
With pleasure. Effie's gonna run up to 25 and stand right here. Hold out her hand. Alright, come on. One more time. Gotta figure out whether or not I can trust you. Come on, you gotta have a pinky in there somewhere. She's gonna hold out her pinky. And what I'm going to do, Westley, is I'm going to block vision on my extended hand with the pinky pointing out so that my right hand is going to, under the point of view so that it's not seen because of the hand holding the pinky, punch as hard as I possibly fucking can straight forward. You know, human, mundane hand. And I'm going to try and make it so that he doesn't see it.
Okay. Roll mechanical arm.
Yeah? Curious then, why am I rolling mechanical fist for this?
Are you not punching him?
Yeah, it wouldn't do anything though, right?
Heffy can't touch stands.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's why I'm doing
Yeah,
the whole thing
I
with
completely-
blocking the perspective. It's because I can't hit him.
Okay. So you're just blocking perspective and all that.
Yeah, I'm just holding out my pinky. I don't want him to even see a fist coming through. If possible, when the fist impacts him, I don't want him to even notice that I punched him.
Okay.
So she's still holding out her pinky, just smiling at him.
Because that's a very good brains roll, I am going to give you a shot to react to what he reacts with.
Yeah, what's he doing?
He says, "You know what? Yeah, I can probably find a pinky." And he takes out a phone. He seems to be going to hold the phone out to your hand. And oh, there's a hand coming out of it. Oh god, that's Sandman's hand.
Sandman's hand.
Sandman's hand. Very recognizable.
Someone pull him out.
Yeah, what happened to him?
Or here's the thing, here's the question.
Did they know that, Richard?
Is there something with the time ability? That this is a different timeline hand?
No, with that win, am I allowed to do my thing, which is, she was just gonna step back anyway?
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought I got you. With
Oh,
that
come on,
one.
man, I'm talking about your pinky. All right, come on. Well, fine. You know what? If that's the way you want to be, fair enough. I spend a resolve. Ghosts appear and disappear. I punch him with a ghost.
Ha! Alright.
That's the type of bullshit setup I need to do to actually hit him. But
Yeah, it is.
so now I'm hitting him.
Now you can roll mechanical fist. Ooh, like you've been doing a lot of stuff to 25, a lot of confusing shit and all that, and he gets hit back over here. He takes 3 damage.
And then she's gonna just like wipe her mouth and just be like, "How's that?
Okay, pretty good.
You know, you got something going on that's different from usual there, don't you? Interesting.
Yeah, a little bit.
Seems like you can just pop your clones in and out just to attack wherever you want."
I'm gonna give it to you.
Okay.
You are correct.
Not for the reasons we
But
think.
yeah, whatever.
I'll take your word for it. I'm just going to walk on over here, hands behind my back, just kind of taunting him.
Please punch the Darby wall.
And that's the end of my turn.
All right.
She is taking this very cockily. She's trying to taunt the shit out of him as much as she can.
Yeah, I figured. Yeah. Well, you are sorta correct.
Sorta? There's something more to it?
Oh yeah, there's a few different things going on this time.
You know, last time I really
Like-
didn't get a super good close look at you. I was too busy with, my brother, but, this time I'll pay more attention. In fact,
Yeah.
you might even warrant my full attention.
Oh, I see.
If you're lucky. She looks at him with her mechanical eye looking in a completely different direction as it's scanning the room still.
Well, I guess I'll try and be entertaining enough as more of him comes out of the ground.
Oh, here we.
Flavor-wise, I was always going to do this. I was always gonna have him like all rush you at the same time. However, since there's one behind a wall, I am going to give him a negative to this.
This is hilarious.
Because I think it's very funny. Of like, bonk.
Bonk. She is going to duck down and try and have them all punch each other.
Nice.
And as I do, I'm going to minute work defensive form above my head. Trying to
Alright.
turtle.
Their 3 fists all collide right above you as you turtle. And then, like that, they're gone.
You know, that really feels kind of cheap, 25. It really feels like you're, like, copying what I do.
I mean, to be fair, I'm pretty sure I've been doing it longer than you have.
You got a time ability. That's not fair.
So do you.
That is true. I'll hang on it.
Hey Jacob, if you create a bunch of mirrors, I can have Ghost deconstruct them and we can just place them at will. They don't even have to be on grid.
A bishop.
I mean, this mirror seems to be working pretty well. I just watched them just run into it.
Very true. This is a full 6-sided box.
Nice. I could move main city of Ghost further up, so that Hephaestus, you good with taking a little bit of damage?
I've got the health. What's the worst that can happen?
The famous last word.
See,
I trust
so
Duncan.
from
Even
here-
more famous last words.
Ooh, I think I can get 2 pillars actually. Look at that.
Ooh.
Damn it, Cicero, that hurts. I'm trying to keep my cocky face on. This is hard.
It's just a little bit of spicy spice. You can handle it.
I lived in America. You think I can handle spice?
I can use an action as the secondary entity for Ghost to force its light filtered effect to go off. But of course at the cost of damaging itself. But what I do get is probably one of the most powerful things that is available to me, which is an unopposed D6.
One. As you start to disintegrate the pillars, Festus in particular starts to see inside of the pillars. There's phones. There's phones in the pillars. And 25, with the energy of a smirk on his face, says, "Heh, yeah, you discovered the big secret, eh?" He holds out his hands. Yeah, There's phones everywhere here.
What's this place made of?
Can everyone roll to
What are
defend
we
real
defending
quick?
against 25s? Oh my!
Yep.
Good night, everybody.
I'm still in my defense curl.
And since I have the King Scepter in my hand, can I scream, bounce, and try to make any hits that hit anyone within hearing range bounce off of them?
Could I help them out with this by sending my spin to their voice box to make their voice louder?
What the fuck?
Throw a card at Toby's neck,
Mm-hmm.
and it then twists the skin like by their Adam's apple to power up their voice box.
Yeah.
I love it. You're not sure if they are faster than the speed of sound, or if... I don't fucking know. Maybe they are faster than the speed of sound. But they get in a few hits before they start bouncing off of the air.
Yeah.
You both get hit 4 times.
Escalation?
Heffy won by... No, you won by 1.
Ah, nice.
The hard hat protects you. You're getting hit on the head under the hard hat, and in your head you're like, haha, it's not hitting me, it's hitting
I'm
that.
gonna roll bravery for him, because he's going to try to stay calm through them, so that the exertion effect that they exude on him doesn't have that severe of an impact.
You get punched. You get punched again, and again, and again. You get punched 15 times.
Oh my god.
But you've been a shrine maiden for a long time. You've dealt with many spirits that don't like when you have emotions on your face. So you are almost uniquely qualified for this.
You can try all you like. I'm like a statue. It's like trying to get water from a stone. It ain't happening.
Jacob happens to be in a lovely position of a box, a wall, if you will.
Do that?
He gets hit 4 times.
I can't think of anything, so I'll just build another spin.
King looks at the super reflective wall, looks at the box next to Jacob, says spread.
Oh my god.
Yeah, people are definitely getting blinded. Like, Jacob has his eyes closed now. Effie feels an urge to turn off her eye for a moment.
I just need to get to Toby's turn.
to get you in there.
Toby is going to then take the SPK King Scepter and then look at the reflective stuff and just say decrease to keep it like mirrored, but not like blinding mirror.
Felix, you aren't hearing as much.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, there's all these stands and all that, and that's mainly where all this is coming from. And then you hear something, and everyone else hears it too, but for Felix it's very jarring.
That's a train.
As a train starts to come through over the pillars, crashing through 2 of them
Oh,
in the air.
that's a train. I made a joke. I was kidding.
Choo-choo?
3 people jump off of the train.
Franklin.
Franklin, what are you doing here? How did you get on the train?
I heard that weird stuff was happening.
Oh, weird stuff's definitely happening.
Stuff's really happening.
Yeah, apparently they're fighting 25.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah, another reason why I figured out that weird stuff is happening is well,
Oh God.
What is it?
That don't look right.
there's Vard,
Vard.
dumbass.
He can't see anyone.
Oh, god damn it.
Felix, Victor, Purple is here, and Ghana, and you can see Franklin. But Franklin has half of Vard and half of Shadowy Vard.
What?
I don't know. I'm guessing that's why they're here.
Also, hello again, Mr. Ghana. And Purple.
Okay, fine. This is for the greater good. Jesus Christ.
Why do I taste grape?
Meat puppet, meat puppet, meat puppet.
Meat puppet, meat puppet.
Meat
So,
puppet, meat
Felix,
puppet.
you can see stands again.
And I'll take my resolve.
And
thank
you can see emotions.
How do you deal with this?
Do you have any idea how fucking hard it is to stay mad at someone who you perfectly understand?
To an extent, yes.
It's so you know what? Let's just finish this so I can stop doing this. So I can stop having that damned voice in my head saying that I should do this. We're finishing this.
She nods.
Also, weren't you a dude? Whatever, doesn't matter.
Purple may be a flaming racist, but he ain't a fucking transphobe! My man, purple guy!
I love Victor. I love Victor. Oh my god.
Asshole.
He's so
But he's
good.
also very entertaining.
Oh.
So, what are we doing? I just woke up.
Well, my plan was find Vard, but
Well, we kind of have.
yeah, no, not really. Maybe I don't. What?
We have some. They aren't talking.
Where the heck is the rest of them?
I don't know. I wish.
And I don't know if I want to find out.
There's phones in all of these pillars. Start looking through them.
We're trying. No,
Or
don't do
don't.
that.
Be in one of
We're
these.
trying to work our way up to wherever G2 is to put a stop to something, whatever's going on.
Oh, you're looking for G2? Mr. Ghana says.
Yeah.
Oh, that's very simple. The room is over there.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, yeah, okay, yeah. Let me just hobble my way up there.
Back at the 25.
So there's a rather big train here now that is an obstacle hanging above the map.
That's incredible.
Knock
I
it
love
down.
trains. You mean knock it down?
Knock it down.
I'm under that. So's Jacob. Did it crash through Jacob's walls?
Is it on?
It's above them.
I thought they went infinitely up and down.
Oh! I was that is. You are correct. The singular lines do. I was thinking of the boxes in the center.
The boxes are cute.
The boxes are cubes. The Knights ones go infinitely up and down. You are correct.
So I went through them?
Those ones, yes. In fact, I think that means that they are, yes,
Thank God I spread the mirrors.
yeah, they are crashed.
Choo-choo.
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 Choo-choo. And can I we both have a 3. Can I toss Franklin a fucking hard hat?
Yes, Franklin
Okay.
puts on a hard hat.
Yay!
They are wearing
First,
a hard hat.
Effie notices them in their pajamas and is just like, oh, you're gonna tell if you're not. Okay, can't be
I
thinking about
just
that right
woke
now.
up.
I'm so terribly sorry. But you know, Apocalypse waits for no one.
If we create a choke point, Ghana could probably fucking own.
I
Oh,
can
yeah.
try and get Heffy to back up towards everyone else. And
Here.
Tempest, I need to get Tempest out, so.
When you say we all try to move up to the hallways, I can deconstruct these cubes and we can have some fun.
Yeah, that sounds great.
This
We can even
room
block
is
the
way
door.
too wide open if we want to start. Yeah,
especially
doing
with
that.
25 in the pillars. Heffy's gonna get back up off the ground, disengage defense mode for men at work.
Hey, I'm feeling kind of. We gotta make a break for it. I'm feeling kind of slowed down over here. Do you think you could turn out those lights again?
Oh yeah, that's easy. Can I just snap them off?
Yeah?
Okay, I'll snap the lights off.
All right. So at this point, Ghost is going to give you a speed bonus, but it's very scary if 25 gets within Ghost range, because that's a +5 to speed.
Yeah. Okay, good to know.
And
I'll just.
the effect isn't selective.
Yeah. Okay. Tempest, can you get yourself out?
I might be able to get myself out, yeah.
Gotta trust you on that, dude. She is going to 30. It's a +5 on speed. What does that translate to in feet?
Good question, Wesley.
30.
Okay, we're gonna run here up to get to everyone, and once I'm here, I'm just gonna be like, "Man at work, I'm gonna need a choke point, bud." And what I'm going to do is I am going to rapidly try and have Men at Work craft walls. Here,
Okay.
here. We're just gonna do like that on that side, and I'm gonna do a similar thing on the other side. But basically, if I have to spend my action and a secondary to do this, I'm perfectly fine with it. I'm just trying to, like, wall in.
Yeah, I think that's...
So that we have less visibility for 25, so he has to, like, think about what he's gonna do, and hopefully gives Mr. Ghana a choke point.
Yeah, okay.
I actually have something hilarious. Wait a minute. Okay. So this wall here is gonna continue through, down here, and down like this. I'm building a wall like that. I'm gonna use a little bit of a butterfly effect. We don't
Okay.
get one of these very often.
Yeah.
So, because the wall has been constructed in such a way, when the train came crashing through, the rubble from above will come falling down and collapse all around 25, obscuring his vision.
Okay.
I'm essentially flash bombing him with rubble.
Okay, that's clever. I like that. He dodges the rubble, so it doesn't, like, do anything to him physically,
Yeah,
but you still get the wall there and all that.
I'll take it. Is Ghana able to choke point? Is that like a thing he can do?
If you do this, it will be very difficult for anyone to follow.
Can you wait till everyone comes by?
I can simply tell them how to get out.
Might work. Does 25 know how to get out?
Yes, he does.
It might not work.
It'll at least slow him down.
There.
It will, yes. What good that is against 25, we have yet to see. Boop! There's a thin line on the ground. 25! Or 6. Or 4.
Which one?
Good question. I think this one.
He pops out of the ground.
Get away from them!
There's a moment of, like looking at Vard and being confused.
25. What do you believe you're doing?
Wait, Vard, you're here? That doesn't make any sense.
Toby just goes,
Holy crap.
What was that? He just appeared and then disappeared.
I would like to call it
Waterfalls everywhere.
appearing and fading away. Copyright.
Can we argue, because Franklin is on our side, that technically that roll that 25 had to make was initiated by us?
Just this once. Sure.
Hell yeah.
Is my thought.
After this, no more
it's G2 and
monologues.
25 working together.
Are you saying that it's
I'm
their
thinking
concert,
it's a
possibly?
concert, Yeah.
Yeah.
Think about it. It's
Yeah,
their
it's just
relationship.
25 and G2. It was built up at the start of the episode. Yeah.
Jesus Christ, that was close. The phones are everywhere. It's... You two are working together, aren't you?
Yeah. 25, beyond the rubble's like, heh.
So you finally figured it out.
What? Speak up!
So you finally figured it out.
Thank you.
What was that? I don't think I heard you.
So you finally Oh shit, have you heard this before?
Yeah. You only have a few seconds, don't you?
Yeah.
You should tell yourself that.
Look, pal. The way... See, You know what? Hold on. This is much easier. G2! There's a sound coming almost from, like, a loudspeaker.
Yes.
Can you explain it?
Why?
It's fun to explain it! We named it and everything!
Actually, you named it. I wanted to call it XTC.
Yeah, but Radios in Motion sounds so much cooler.
He does have a point. That is kind of cool.
Don't encourage him. Don't encourage him.
Like him. He's cool.
It's very, very simple. He pulls anything that's come through the phones before. Very simple. Very effective. Damn.
Look at that A infinity E.
Look at that low resolution JPEG.
I thought it'd be funny because 25.
Look,
25.
G2, I made an icon. I learned Photoshop just for you. I downloaded it with my incredible internet speed. 25, that's a GIMP. Look at how fast it's loading in. Oh wait, that's full resolution.
Tempest.
Alright, I told Happy that I had a way to get over, and I wasn't lying to Happy. I'm gonna have Heat Miser start to absorb heat from the ambient environment, and just hold it for just a moment, because this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna spend a plot point. Tempest is wearing fucking Heelys.
Okay.
I'm gonna come over.
Love
Heat
that.
Miser's gonna crawl on Tempest's back and work as a fucking rocket booster. When we get to back here, right back here, Snow Miser's going to use the 2 points to make an ice ramp so Tempest can fucking trick over the fucking train.
I love it. You fly through the air majestically. You fly past Ghost. There's the classic parody of the E.T. in front of the moon thing, but it's Ghost.
Oh, and there's a full moon out tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Whoa!
And Tempest, when you get to this point, you are suddenly on this wall. Ghana's gonna spend one of his field points just so we don't have to deal with the rest of that, and says,
Yes. Please exit over there, off of that wall.
I wonder if I can deconstruct someone while they're chalk.
Fucking just Heelys grind along the fucking...
yeah,
this wall.
Heelys. You grind
Heelys.
through the wall. You
Chunks
find it
on
very
Heelys.
difficult to breathe in there, but when you get to the corner, you pop out. A rook appears, and he does in fact activate Rook.
Rook.
He casts.
Oh no,
Cicero.
Cicero's over there.
Well,
I'm going to swap the secondary entity of Ghost. Oh, I'm going to reconstruct one of the pillars beneath Cicero. He's going to climb on top of it. It's being reconstructed so that it's sitting on its side. And over here, go put back down the infinite height wall so that it will catapult one end of the pillar up into the air, flinging Cicero through the pink line.
you are just playing a physics simulator.
And hopefully onto the wall where he will be safe.
I'm not even sure if with how Ace of Hearts Act 3 works that would work, but you know what? Sure! You catapult yourself.
Alright, and that will spend the points that I had collected from those objects.
And then you are on this wall. Cicero, you cannot breathe.
I'm gonna move Ghost up here so that I get the speed boost. The way I envision the speed boost is that basically the Ghost's light would be able to help Cicero carry himself past the point of Ghost range, and then he'd be able to walk the rest of the way out.
I think that's reasonable.
Okay, so he'd go from here, and he could make it right here.
Nice.
Nice.
Nice. Felix.
Okay, looking around, God, I can see emotions now. What does Vard's emotion typically look like?
It changes all the time. Everyone's change all the time. Do you feel the same way all the time?
For the past few months, yes.
Okay, well, you're fucking depressed.
Yeah.
Oh, look. It doesn't really work as oh, that's that person kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You see anyway, I don't, you see exactly what I see, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Okay, feel like I was looking around, is there any, ones that aren't us, like, around anywhere?
One over there.
Alright. Should we... Really don't want to hurt her.
I mean, you don't have to.
Good.
Yeah. God, how do you talk? Do you have like gum or something?
Pat yourself down. Probably has
So Felix, you pat yourself down for some gum.
Yeah.
You find a donut.
Ooh. What if I do?
Oh, much better.
This is really good. I needed this.
Yeah.
I'll spend about a
Now
second.
you can stress eat together.
I'll send a secondary action to hold a spin. And what do you guys want to do? This is really good.
Wow, Victor really does have an effect on you.
No, I'm just really stressed. I've been.
And you're stress eating a random donut.
What can I say? It's tasty. Donuts are fucking everywhere. You guys gotta know where to find them. I feel like the moment
That's
it's full
creepy.
effect of Felix, she just kind of stops, donut in mouth, and it's just having that sort of, crap, I swear, like, sort of moment.
So, hold on. I actually have a question. Franklin, you make sense. Ghana, I can imagine some spirit voodoo. Purple, why are you done okay?
Not really sure.
Not really sure. If I could make an educated guess, probably the same reason that why worry is? Weird emotion
Is it just
stuff?
anyone with emotion abilities isn't affected by it?
Possibly.
Huh.
I have found that I'm pretty immune to manipulation stuff before, so maybe that has to do with it.
It's towards Vard.
Ghana says, if it was as widespread as thought, it would reason that it's not exactly powerful on an individual level and could perhaps be easily blocked.
That'd make a lot of sense considering how, at first glance, this power seems absurd. Maybe there's just an easy counter that we haven't figured out yet.
The counter that was for me was a talisman.
You know, this concert's giving me an idea. I wonder if it's possible to broadcast something across all the shelter. Some type of frequency that would overwhelm this type of mental control. You know what I mean?
Interesting theory.
If the phone's everywhere, it's got me thinking. Best way to contact people's G2. Which, speaking of, we should probably get G2.
You do that, I'll get this coming down. I pressed the call elevator button just to get it starting to come down for us. So that's probably gonna take a hot minute. 25. Pull out one of the talismans from before. We'll use that on the next.
Roll brains and voice. 25 starts to reach into a phone, and then some wires come out and just like, ow. What's that for?
Don't fall for that. You know my voice. Yeah, I know.
What are you talking
Convincing.
about? That one's a fake.
It's convincing. And then a voice comes out of the elevator.
Please stop that. I won't let it work. It requires both
Damn.
to agree.
Thank you for the knowledge.
Don't talk to me like that.
Then why don't you come here and make me? That's my turn.
Soldier's gonna climb on Toby's back. Toby's gonna squeeze their eyes shut, and Soldier is going to stab Toby with quick. Or quick.
It looks
There
like
you
the
go.
general direction that she saw the
Can I, as Toby passes, hand off the patch and put a toilet next to shelter?
Toby, you go in.
He's exactly 30 feet. I can only get 20.
All right, I surrender.
I should have expected that.
What? You think I'm going to try and fight? I would die.
Alright, come here, you bitch. Take the patch and I'll let you go willingly.
I love the. Can I duplicate and smack the patch on her?
You put it on my mouth.
I know.
25. We're done.
What? But
You kind of hear it. It's like we're done.
but
Call yourself from 3.5 hours ago.
hey,
Hello. Can you tell your present self that you don't hate people?
well, why would I hate? Why would I hate? Yo, past me. Yo, no, future me.
It's confusing. A 25 comes to the wall.
What?
They both look at G2. Our brains hurt.
Oh my god.
I don't know.
Toby just like starts to back out of the room and just mouths to G2, "Thank you."
She like looks over and then looks back to 25.
I love the angry twins. The happy 25. It's okay, baby.
I'm gonna have to apologize to her later.
Congratulations. You've defeated Radio's in motion.
And we have a G2 on our side.
We've taken the nerve center. Hell yeah.
And running.
Is she all good now?
We good. The 25s are trying to figure out what the fuck is going on, and their brains hurt.
And Toby just full on slaps the second patch onto Heffy's arm.
I helped
Where?
Cicero out of the wall.
Wait, but what about G2? What?
Yeah, I duplicated it on my way in.
Sorry for being a
Why didn't
jerk,
you just
G2.
say so?
Running hard.
Fair enough. I should talk to 25 about that. She's gonna pull back up the kid and just be like, false alarm shelter, guess we had a backup plan. Gonna rescind the toilet.
Toilet rescinded.
You can exit me now if you want, Mr. Purple. I bet this is probably very uncomfortable for you.
Yes, it is.
I'm sorry. Thank you.
He exits.
Felix offers the half-eaten donut.
He takes a different donut.
Felix can't even see it, just like as soon as he was, just, no donut taken. Just continues eating it.
Okay.
Toby hugs Felix.
She hugs back.
You're okay?
Nope. Physically,
Can I have a
yes, but emotionally, no. Oh, yeah, here. She'll offers her.
Aww.
Y'all ready to find out what's upstairs?
No!
Yeah, can we
Franklin, you
like
good?
take 5 so I can catch my breath here?
Fair, Cicero. Franklin,
Yeah.
you feeling alright? Like, okay, she like looks between Franklin and then Vard and then between Franklin. Isn't there always a stray heart with you?
Yeah. That's not there anymore. And now it's just him. Now it's just them.
Points at
Hmm.
the Vard.
Shall we try and get him back?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wherever they are.
With
You
all
ready to clear
luck,
up?
all hopes. Yeah.
This is going to be a very tight fit in the elevator.
Oh shoot, are we going to roof 3?
How many roofs are we
Perception.
going to today?
We'll ride the elevator up and arrive in Vard's room.
This is comfy.
This is real cozy.
He has a fucking rooftop pool.
It's extra.
Jesus Christ.
Looking around,
Syringes.
you guys see that most of the furniture here is all... Basically, when the doors open, it doesn't feel like a room. You enter and it has the same feeling as when you enter a room that and you're the first one to unsettle the dust.
Yeah.
There's that weird smell in the air of stale air.
Jacob, how often did Vard use this place?
Never. They never liked it.
That's strange. That's really strange, then. Something's wrong about this.
Something's definitely off, I agree.
Can I go to the thing in the middle of the
Yeah, you've got that right.
That too.
If I may, if he has an idea of something that might aid to the Toby Felix going to that scene, because it'd be cool if this happened simultaneously.
Okay.
You're gonna... Oh,
Yeah, I'm gonna ghost.
you're gonna ghost?
Because Heffy immediately was like, thinking in her mind, strange that you say Vard never came up here. Because that's not true. And I'm gonna try and summon a ghost of Vard.
Okay. You summon a ghost of Vard. With their arm out. They say, "If you say so." And suddenly the ghost of Vard has a syringe in their blue part of their arm. After a moment, they kind of curl up, seemingly in pain. The syringe basically is gripped to smash, and there's this effect where the syringe breaking, it falls into exactly the place that it is on the ground, next to another one that is also like that. There's a stray heart behind Vard, also seemingly in pain, and Vard begins to unstitch. And Stray Heart, all the pink pieces go to Stray Heart. And Stray Heart suddenly looks a lot like that figure standing next to Franklin. And Stray Heart vanishes. And all the blue parts. And that's when your concentration is ended, because there's a voice. And you look over to where it comes from. Hello, all of you.
Ooh.
Oh.
Let's chat, shall we?
Oh my god. There's so much here.
Danger, Will Robinson, danger.
That's a lot of strings, also.
A lot of strings. For just a second, because Toby was looking at the syringes, there was one broken one and one not
Also
broken.
broken one.
There are two broken ones? Oh, okay, thank you.
Oh, I see. Yeah, it says what I thought it would. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, symphony. That's
Yeah.
Yep. What's the number?
From the shards, it looks like a 9.
9. Okay.
Who taught you to do this kind of stuff?
Vard raises an eyebrow.
Oh, was that in the room with you?
You don't need to know.
I really, really didn't want to think. It could have been. I suppose that makes sense, doesn't it? She looks towards all the strings just emanating off of Vard. All of this was from you?
All of what?
This. A sudden change of hearts.
Well, if you must know. No,
Really?
that wasn't me.
And I really don't want to hazard a guess what the hell that is.
I'm not quite sure myself. But I know that what it lets me do is too good to pass up, so to speak. It's something I need to do.
Right, guys.
I'm probably not gonna like whatever it is that he thinks that he's gonna do. I'm gonna be real honest with you, it's probably not good.
Yeah. Any plans on how to get a patch onto him?
I don't know, you seemed like you were coming apart at the seams over it.
Why do you say we play along for a bit? Let him get close. It could be risky.
Could be.
You just gotta hear him out, show that we're willing, maybe even willing
what this
enough to go
game is.
along with whatever he needs to do.
Can I still call you Vard?
You may.
Alright. What is it you want to talk about?
I simply want to give you all a chance to simply stop. Vard turns and looks out the window, overlooking all of Shelter. This is the highest point. It's a lovely view, if you wish to see. Vard kind of puts their arms behind their back.
Wish to see what?
The view. The city. Vard phases through the glass door.
Still look back at everyone else, just like tentatively.
Teppins opens the door.
He told me to do this.
Franklin is going to pass Victor into Felix.
Cicero's going to whisper to Heffy. I don't think we should be worried about following right now. Remember, Shelter is watching over us. Big slide, slide.
I think following's the least of our concerns. I'm more worried what one swift slash could do to that.
Ghost, you stay on the opposite side of me, buddy.
If he's gonna stay very close to Toby and Franklin in particular.
Vard just floats over the pool. Looks down at the pool. Oh, good. The filter is working. I never use it. It doesn't collect dust like the rest.
So, how exactly do you view yourself, after all of this?
That doesn't matter.
Well, speaking of views, Shelter, what do you think of it?
I see all those people lying on me, hoping that I'll do something. That I will be the change. And until recently, I simply thought that the best course of action was not to lie to them, but to not speed up. Don't rush into any permanent solutions. If everyone is content with hope, and they're all safe, then I think that is fine. But I've now been given an opportunity.
What kind of opportunity?
A power that the most hungry for power could only ever dream of. Many say that their stands are unbeatable. I truly believe that this has made me unbeatable.
Is that what you were worried about? Being beat?
No. That was simply an example.
What was the cost?
That doesn't matter.
It does. You're willing to sacrifice everything that you've been building up just for power? That's a stupid cost. You're literally going against everything you said if you do that. So what is the cost?
What price honor?
Vard turns around and then opens their arms. What do you think the cost is? And you guys see the text, the symbols on Vard's shadowy form. All of the symbols in the text, they kind of move along it, sliding along like a moving picture.
So what? You got all pent up in your house on the top of the world, looking over your city of people that you saved, lives you changed, and what, someone comes along with a magical little cure-all serum and you decide to shoot it up? That doesn't sound like you, Vard. Something else is going on here, clearly. What the hell changed to convince you to take a leap of faith? I agree, that would be a pretty damn big jump. Must be some power. Especially considering the Vard I know didn't give a damn about power.
You seem to be under the impression that I'm going to become a megalomaniac, take over the world, that sort of thing.
I'm more so worried about what your power has to do with any of this. You're posing yourself like you're ready to done cut all your ties to everyone, like you want to shut everyone away. Hell, you even got Felix and Tempest waxing as if you're some sort of supervillain. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just trying to differentiate you from what happened to all the stands that I know who have gotten mind control, more or less. And if you're saying that's not done you, you're saying there's still a bit of logic left in you, and you know that you're not you right now. That makes sense? You follow?
I am.
Unless what you're saying is that you're not under the effects of that power right now.
I made no such claim.
You couldn't stop if you wanted to, could you?
How about this, Vard? He's gonna hold out a mechanical hand. I know you're not good at it, but want some help?
Can you please roll bravery?
Yeah, I can roll fucking bravery.
So fucking tense.
I'm gonna resolve. Stop rolling ones, for God's sake, Hefe.
Okay.
With your overclocking, you're looking for any small detail and everything. And you see, as they're turning away, you see the blue part.
Mm-hmm.
The part, their eye. The eye that isn't made of shadow. For a moment, you see a tear form.
Franklin.
Yeah.
I think I might be starting to understand what's happening here. Seems like Vard's split into two sides. One of them, he's gonna point out the blue one, sentience, and the other, willpower, or free will, something like that. I'm not quite sure.
Yeah.
It's strange that there's two syringes.
Yeah, it is. Vard looks out and floats a bit higher. I take it that you aren't going to stand down.
Shoot, if it means helping out, we don't intend to. Sometimes helping can be hard. Hey, we're ready to go through that.
I'll be honest, Vard, you'd have to explain what the hell you intend to do for us to be standing anywhere. So far, I'm still confused as to what the hell you intend to accomplish. Not gonna take over the world, sure. Not asking for help, sure. But why the dramatics?
Vard turns their head back. What I've been given is the power to grant every dream and shelter. I can help everyone with exactly what they want.
I watched Heffy make the ghost earlier. I want to try with replicate. There's 2 syringes. I want to see if there's another person in the room. I want to try to find the ghost of whoever else was here.
Is it possible for me as Hefe to, and probably Cicero too, just like continue trying to stall? Because that's what, in character, that's what Hefe's doing right now.
Yeah,
just trying to
it's
stall.
Yeah.
Also trying to get information, but you know, just wondering if that would help.
What you're describing is a world where everything's just handed to you. Not gonna be anything to strive for anymore. Why would anybody want that?
Vard looks back out over the city. Haven't they suffered enough to at least be given something? I don't need to solve every minute issue. I don't need to do everything for them. But helping a dream be accomplished, one that otherwise would be nigh impossible, perhaps.
Alright, well, let's hear it. What do you want to accomplish for them?
I want them to be happy.
Surely you must realize that one person's dream can very easily beget someone else's nightmare.
My happy is not his happy, or her happy.
You can't please everyone, Vard.
Perhaps you're correct.
What I want to know is what's the price of happiness? What's the end game? The end result?
You were given that exchange, or the option of exchange of happiness at the cost of something before, and you went on to regret it. Obviously, something's pretty major has happened since then to make you go back on it.
Toby, you create a ghost.
Damn.
Elle holding a syringe, and she mumbles something, and then she injects herself.
Can I try to make out what she said, what she mumbled?
Sure.
Huh.
Before she injected herself, she said, "I'm not afraid of needles."
Oh, okay.
Then she buckles over in a very similar way to Vard. After quite a bit, she has a different aura around her. Now they'll all see things my way. Now, where is Vard?
Okay. Okay.
Huh.
That's weird.
That's weird. Ford wasn't there,
Yeah.
but she was here. Okay.
I will grant you one normal monologue before something.
So, is this some sort of elevated version of your power? Some sort of logical extreme to who you are?
Vard reaches up and toys with a single string in the air.
Because who you are seems to be a big ball of guilt right now.
Looks over at Hephaestus. That is what it would seem, yes. You are at the very least partially correct.
Even if you won't tell us what you think of yourself, you wear it on your sleeve plain as day.
Vard does not look at their shadow arm as more text scrolls past it. I think we're done here.
I think we're far from done here.
Let me rephrase. I think we're done talking for now.
Let me rephrase. Talking's a free action, baby. I'll be talking to you all battle.
How's Vard's emotions? How's he feeling?
Oh, that's a great question.
Of course. Lots of pain, lots of sadness, lots of determination, lots of hope. There's like a whole smorgasbord, a whole whirlpool of different emotions.
Holy crap, is that what everyone looks like normally?
Normally it's a lot simpler. Vard waves a finger. And then there's a large gust of wind. A large gust of wind, like, oh god, the building is shaking. Oh god. As some of the roof starts to come off.
Oh no.
And basically a hurricane of wind is going to start to send everyone off of the edge of the building.
Okay,
The perfect world. Reaction. We're in a warehouse. Okay, men at work. Duncan read my mind. Big slide time.
Yep. Okay, slide.
I'm going to have men at work create the safest, most structurally sound, giant-ass water slide off the side of Vard's scenic overlooking fucking shelter pool. It doesn't even make no sense, baby. It's in the blueprints. Right down into the center where Toby and Felix earlier were like, hey, I wonder what happens if you stand here. Right there.
Time resumes as a huge slide is there,